Hey, Mrparka here for my last update of all time in this room. So let's get into business. I'll start with the Blu-rays. We have this Scream Factory, Shout Factory, Darkman. I heard the print looks fairly the same, but I heard the list of extras is phenomenal. I've always been a big fan of this movie. It's my favorite Sam Raimi movie. I know that's probably goes against the grain, you know, because everyone loves Evil Dead so much in the series. But I really love Darkman. Liam Neeson, Nicholas Worth, Larry Drake, Dan Hicks. I mean, yeah, it's just a top-notch cast, which I adore. The Shadow, which I haven't seen since it came out, didn't like it then, doesn't mean anything now, but this is from Shout Factory. You know, if I took the time to release it, I'm going to check it out. Tim Curry's the bad guy, or I don't know if he's the bad guy. He's in it, which means enough for me to watch it, but I haven't seen this since it came out. I really have no idea what to expect. Blue is the warmest color from Criterion. Heard a lot of good things about this movie. Heard it was a really great film. You know, I've heard some criticisms as well, but you know, I'm gonna check it out. It wasn't too expensive. Criterion. Most everyone said it was pretty good. K11. This is a prison film that takes place with a guy who's kind of wrongfully accused and thrown into this transgendered prison. Well, not necessarily wrongfully accused. You'd have to watch the movie to see. But it's not a horrible movie. It's not an amazing movie. But there's a couple moments. It kind of has some dark comedy to it. I really love Tom Lister in it. I think he does a great job. You know, Tiny, Debo, Zeus, tons of nicknames. Everybody knows this guy. Then we have Eddie the Sleepwalking Cannibal. This was from Doppelganger Films. This went down for like $10 on Blu-ray on Amazon, so I grabbed it. They also released the movie 100 Bloody Acres, which I was a fan of, so I figured I'd pick that up as well. The DVDs, let's get in here. Mad in Italy, I reviewed this. I was not a huge fan of this movie. I thought it really just was well made, but based on a true story, and I just really wasn't feeling it. I just thought it was kind of boring and didn't really lead many places. This is Angel Express, which I will have a review up shortly. Very weird German film. I guess I would say Greg Anarchy meets, Quentin Tarantino. That's a way I can explain it. Then we have TLA had a great sale, so I picked up Memory of the Dead, which is an artsploitation movie from Argentina. I cleaned it up. I got all the artsploitation movies I needed. That was one, and I haven't watched any of them yet. Animals, which I picked up. I actually got this off Amazon. It was very cheap. Artsploitation, I've liked all the ones they've released thus far. Combat Girls, I got this used too, cheap. Animals is brand new, but this I also got from TLA. Clip. Hemel, or Hemel. I really enjoy what they're doing, so I figured I'd, snatch up what they got. The Bullet Collector, and I know Denver Johnson really swears by this company as well. Hard Romanticker. Lapland Odyssey, and Gandu from India. This is their first release, and they threw this in for free because I ordered so much from TLA. They threw in Her Lover's Son, which I don't really know what this is. It's definitely a porno. Hopefully that you guys didn't see the back of that. I'll have to edit that. The Playroom, which was $5, and I added it in just to kind of get the free shipping. It was like, you need $3 more shipping. That was $5. I was like, done. It's a TLA movie. Make Them Die Sleazy, which I reviewed. Horror anthology with by the guys who did American Holocaust. I love this. This is fun. Stars Jodie Winecoop being nuts. I love that kind of crap. Not crap, but I love that kind of stuff. Scream Park, which is a slash movie, takes place in an amusement park. Not a bad movie at all. Enjoyed it. Doug Bradley was in it. I reviewed that as well. And then we have these two from the Slow Mutants, the Gangrene Dink Documentary, which I said I was not familiar with Dink at all, which I probably shouldn't be reviewing this, but I did. And I thought it was entertaining. And the rest is very boring, which I dug, which was about a talented heroin addict. Then we have Arme and Lust, which I'll be reviewing again. I've reviewed these. This is from my buddy Cage. This is the first non-movie directed by Fred Vogel to be released on DVD from Tote, which is very cool. It's signed by a lot of the cast. If you guys know Winkerland Productions, Cage is a great guy, or Keith. Sick Birds Die Easy, really bizarre movie here, part documentary, part fictional. If you bought these guys that go to Africa to try this drug and bring this drug addicted guy out of his, into like this weird drug that's supposed to cure addiction. Very weird movie. The Madness of Many, which I haven't got a chance to watch. I believe this is Swedish. Probably going to review this shortly as well. Don't know when. We got some here. Alright, and then we got Frankenstein Reborn, which was by Asylum, the early days. Heard this was pretty good from Seth Godin and Dustin Mills. Both recommended that, I believe. Hood Rat, which is, you know, killer rats. Can't say no to that. You know, that's Kareem Saeed from Oz in there. I was a big Oz fan. I didn't even notice he was in that with Ice-T. So, you know, I'll probably make it better for me. Random Acts of Violence. I saw Moods review that. I did a Killer Rat week. He did 2 Killer Rat weeks. So I checked out, I was looking through his videos and I saw Hood Rat on there. I was like, hey, I never heard of that one. So I had to pick it up real quick. Random Acts of Violence. The trailer for this looked very funny. It's complete, like, insanity. Like, all the quotes on there are complete and utter bullcrap. Like, it's fairly hilarious. They're like, the best movie ever made, Stanley Kubrick, and it just came out, so I don't know what's going on. Then we have the Andrew Parkinson trilogy here, Venus Drowning, which I reviewed, which I dug, which is about a lady who finds this weird fetus in the water, and it gives her a drug. Dead Creatures, which is kind of slow, about these kind of like vampire-type deals. And iZombie, which I've always had a deep love for, style documentary-type deal about a man bitten by a zombie, and you see his slow decay, and he loses everything. Thank you very much for watching, and when I get all this separated, I'll be in a much nicer place with my collection actually be able to be shown completely. I'll have to be able to put stuff in the living room, it'll be a lot nicer, and I'll make a video and whatnot when you guys see where I live, and come kill me or whatever you guys want to do. Thank you very much for watching, have a good one.